Guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are doing a post-free agency Los Angeles Lakers rebuild in NBA 2K25. So I don't lie, the NBA is definitely in a weird spot right now. I didn't expect it to be in a dry spot. No, free agency and stuff has started it by a week and a half ago or something like that. And I still expect some moves to happen. That's why there haven't been much videos as of recent. I haven't recorded a rebuild in a long time. Obviously there will be some more rebuilds coming, but yeah, I haven't recorded many because nothing's been happening around the NBA like at all. The most recent like big move that is actually relevant to the league is the Norman Powell, John Collins trade. Other than that, nothing has happened. I'm recording this video right now about July 12th. I have been updating this year scenario daily as the time goes on. There's nothing really interests me to make a video on, so and I didn't want to do this rebuild until the Lakers actually made a move, but they really haven't made a move yet. So we're going to be doing a Deandre Ayton, Los Angeles Lakers rebuild in NBA 2K25. So obviously they went ahead and signed DeAndre Ayton, rebuilding them after they signed DeAndre Ayton. They also went ahead and re-signed Jackson Hayes. They also went ahead and signed Jake LaRavia to a 2-year, $12 million draft. I think this is a good Dorian Finney-Smith replacement. He's a really good shooter. He's like a sniper. So if he just gets the defensive part down, he'll be a really good 3D player for the Lakers. Then they still have that Shake Milton guaranteed date at the 15th. We'll see what happens there. Obviously, I'm a Lakers fan, so I know all this stuff. They also went ahead and drafted a Duke Hero. They traded up into the draft to draft him. They also have Eric Dixon on a two-way and Trey Jemison on a two-way. Christian Cloak, I don't believe he's on a two-way, but there's still so many more things the Lakers could do, but since they haven't done anything, I'm going to go with shade of player progression. I mean, they haven't been able to do anything in free agency. Sure, there have been a lot of rumors about Andrew Wiggins, but at this point, I just don't know if that's going to happen at this point. So we'll go ahead and just not bring back Cloco. Player progression, we have Luka Doncic going down, LeBron James going down, Austin Reeves is going down. Dalton Connect is up, Jake LaRavia is up, Jordan Goodwin is up, Shake Milton is up, Gabe Vincent is down, Bronny James, Eric Dixon is progressing, which is kind of weird knowing he's a rookie, but all right, and Maxi Kleber is down to a 69 at this point. So yeah, I definitely think we stop at the trade deadline and make a move. Sure, we could make a trade right now, but I definitely think that kind of defeats the point of this video. So we're going to wait at the trade deadline to make any moves. I don't think the Lakers should do that in real life. I definitely think they should go ahead and make a deal now, but as we I don't know what Rob Blink is doing. I'll be honest with you guys. Apparently, he's not even at the freaking he's not even at summer league right now, so I don't know what's going on. So, all right, your rotation into this season is Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, DeAndre Ayton, Dalton Connect, Jackson Hayes, Jake LaRavia, Jared Vanderbilt, and Shake Milton. That's a 10-man rotation. So we'll leave it something like this. And then I guess I don't know if Shake Milton should get minutes over Gabe. I'm just gonna play Gabe Vincent or at this point, it's why not, right? So Gabe Vincent will get these last 10 minutes off the bench. And then shot tendencies, we got Luka Doncic at 99. I'll probably leave anything the way it is. I'll just see you guys at the trade line to hopefully make a move. But so far, we're off to a really good start. Let's keep this up. We're at the trade deadline, and I'm about to see if I can pry Trey Murphy away from the New Orleans Pelicans. We're going to offer Gabe Vincent expiring, Maxi Kleber's expiring, and a 2030 unprotected first-round pick, possibly to get Trey Murphy on this team. So I'm going to offer it now. This is a terrible package. They're probably going to decline this. I have other options, but they countered me. They only want a second-round pick. This is the steal. I'm doing this. So the Pelicans do this to get off of money. They're going to be paying a lot of guys. Like I said, I don't know if the Pelicans actually do that. I just absolutely probably fleece there. I'm not going to lie with you. But we'll move LeBron James a power forward. He goes down to 92. I'm actually going to push him back up to 93. I feel like that's kind of dumb. Knowing he shouldn't really be playing small for anyone in this year. More of a power forward at this point. So, and that does create a bit of a log jam now. But getting Trey Murphy for that price is crazy. So we have Luka Reeves. They want to start Connect. We're obviously going to go and start Trey Murphy this year. But I feel like one more thing we could do to get rid of this logjam at the wing spot now, so we didn't really trade like Connect or anybody, still have Laravia. So I think one thing we could do is possibly use like maybe Vanderbilt's or Rui contract to get a better backup center than Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes, reminder, he was unplayable in the playoffs. So I'm gonna see if I can do this using Vanderbilt's contract. And then Jake LaRavia is still making $6 million. He's actually playing pretty good right now, so I'm gonna see if I keep him out of it. Maybe so Yeah, what could we get for Vanderbilt? And then Hayes has a no trade clause. So what could we get for like Vanderbilt and Jordan Goodwin? Like, will that give me anything crazy? It's a better backup center at this point. So I mean, who would I? Maybe Robert Williams from the Blazers. You could talk to Portland about Robert Williams. Yeah, let's talk to Portland about Robert Williams. So if we get this though, Vanderbilt, Goodwin, I'm gonna try not to trade a first here. I already traded my 2030. So let's just say it's Vanderbilt and Goodwin and a second round. We keep thinking about the second. You don't really have that to trade. Okay, I mean, I guess something like this. So we'll offer this, see what they say. Now I'm gonna see if I get Robert Williams from the Portland Trailblazers, like I said. So I'm gonna offer Jared Vanderbilt, and we don't have a second round pick to trade. So I'm gonna offer Jared Vanderbilt and Jordan Goodwin. So the Blazers do this to free up minutes for rookie Yang Henson. He's obviously shown really good promise in the summer league so far. So they can get him. They also add more defense. Jared Vanderbilt, obviously, elite wing defender when healthy. Jordan Goodwin, elite point of attack defender when healthy or getting the minutes. So they do this. They just take on two guys that can help their defense. They probably are looking to do. That's kind of what they're. That's why they traded for Drew Holiday. So I think it makes sense. I'm going to offer this, and they agree. Just like that with Robert Williams, we don't have to give up a single pick to get him as well, and he'll be the new backup center. So I absolutely love how this trade deadline went. Now, I don't know if the Lakers do all this, but I'm going to move connect to shooting guard, and then we'll leave something like this. We have Luka, Reeves, Murphy, LeBron, Deandre Ayton, Ray Hatchimore, Robert Williams, connect. And then I don't really see the point of playing Jackson Lee, so I would just throw Bronny there, but it's a 72 overall. I just don't think it'd really be worth it for us. I'm going to go and give these minutes to Shake Milton instead, and then we'll do something like that. Then I'll see you guys at the end of the season after probably an A-plus trade deadline at this point. Is your MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Cooper Flag. RJ Barrett is your sixth man. Defensive player going to Wimby. Empoli most improved. Clutch player going to Steph Curry. But as I'm recording this, Cole Anthony has agreed to a contract buyout with the Memphis Grizzlies and plans to sign with the Milwaukee Bucks after he clears waivers via Shams Charania. So obviously, Bucks just adding more guard depth after losing Damian Lillard. So I'll put that in right after I'm done with this video. I'll update my share scenario once again. So sadly, you won't be in this one, but it's just Cole Anthony, right? So we ended up being the fifth seed. We got to play Denver, of course. It's the Nuggets, man. So we ended up being 52-30. Me still an elite record, nonetheless, still a 50-win team. So it's time to see if we can go ahead and go all the way here. So I'm probably going to shrink my rotation out to a 9-man rotation. Could even go 8-man. I think I'll go 8-man, and then we'll shrink this bench down. If you want to win a championship, so going all in makes sense at this point in our rotation. So player stats, we got about 27 from Luka, 9 rebounds and 10 assists, 20 from LeBron, 14 from Reeves, 12 from Dolan Kane. 11 from Trey Murphy. Did he shoot good from 3? Yes, he did. So Trey Murphy, if he could turn to the second star next to Luka for the future, I'd love that. But I don't think he'll develop enough for that, sadly. We're at about 10 from Ayton, 10 from Rui, 9.5 from Hayes, 9 from Laravia, 8 and 8 from Robert Williams, 4 from Shake Milton. So it's time to see last time we can go all the way. We've got Denver in round 1, Jamal Murray, Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, Cameron Johnson. We all know what this team did in the offseason. So time to see, and we are going to go ahead and go up at 5, which sucks knowing the 2 moves we made. We're going home. The Timberwolves going to win the championship. I'm guessing that means, LeBron James will officially call it quits. I'm not going to override it. I think this is probably his last year in the league. We'll see if it's definitely the case. But LeBron James will retire. We'll head straight into the draft lottery, though. The draft lottery time, we're not going to be in here, obviously. But the Hawks will get number 1 via Milwaukee, Wizards 3, and then Jazz. Wizards 2, Jazz 3. My fault. JJ Redick, losing again in the first round sucks, but I still don't think you fire him. We got the 25th pick in the draft, though. We don't have many draft capital, as you can see, or much draft capital. But once farther we go, more picks will open up, I'm pretty sure. So we could use this pick in a trade, but I think we didn't draft with the pick, honestly. I think what I'll do also is I'm going to make DeAndre Ayton opt into his player option because I don't think we'll be able to re-sign him. I feel like he'll demand a lot of money. So I think what we'll do is we'll make him opt into his player option. I think that honestly makes the most sense for this video. So we're going to make him opt into that player option. We'll see if he does in real life, but just this video has shelf life, and it wouldn't really make sense. I'm going to make him opt into this player option. So, all right. So I just noticed that we really have the Blazers center rotation of Ayton and Robert Williams. So interesting. Maybe. But, all right. Deandre will go 1, but let's send out our pick for 25. So we got Peatway. I don't know if that's top hitter for this from Auburn. Yeah, I think it is. Florin, Carter Bryant, JT Toppin. So I mean, what do we even want here? So could take Top Hittaway. We'll take him for a nice backup point guard we can develop for the future. Luka Doncic will opt out, Reeves will opt out, and Connect will opt in too. So Eric Dixon and Trey Jemison are two free agents that I probably won't be too concerned about. And Luka Doncic obviously is a free agent this year, which we're going to offer him the most money we could. We want him to come back, want him to feel happy in LA. So we'll offer him a 5-year deal, just like that. So 5-year deal, get Luka back on the team. Now Austin Reed. Now the rest of the free agents become interesting. I think what we should be doing is prioritizing 2026. I heard that the Lakers gonna be doing that anyway. Obviously, Giannis, Jokic, all these guys. I think that's what we're gonna be prioritizing. But how are we gonna do that if, like I said, reuse the free agent this year? Do we go ahead and extend him, or, like I said, it becomes interesting, definitely. But I think we re-sign our backup 5, Robert Williams, to give him like a 2-year deal, $13 million. He's I'm not too concerned about. But I think we do re-sign Austin Reeves. Not asking for that much money. He declined to a contract from the Lakers in real life. So I'm going to offer him this. See what he says to this. So $24 million, flat rate 4 years. So not a bad deal. $96 million for Reeves is not bad at all. Then Rehab tomorrow. We're going to have to wait till the next day anyway. So Luka Doncic, Robert Williams, Luka Doncic, all welcome back to the team. Rui, I'm not going to do that yet. Or even if we want to, I'm not going to do it. So Rui, I don't want to renounce. But I don't know if he'll better re-sign him. So, okay. But we got working for us. So, it was still could sign and trade Reeves. We consider to do a sign trade if we want to. Maybe for a better fitting piece around Luka. It all just depends, right? We still got Ayton on cheap money, like I said. Eventually, we're going to have to probably move on and get a different starting center. But let's see what we can get for Reeves. Maybe a sign and trade. So, we don't really need a center anymore. So, like, Deandre Johnson is interesting. We'll have the Hawks do this. I don't really know what I'm honestly looking for. So, Mikal Bridges, Igor, and Darren Sharp. I mean, like, I think we just keep them at the end of the day. Like, I don't really think these offers make sense. So, yeah, I definitely think we just probably go ahead and keep these at least for this season. So, like I said, I don't know how good we'll be. We'll probably just re-sign Rehab more at this point. I want to give him like a 1+1 though. Like, so we'll free up some money. So 1+1 with the team option. So something like that. I almost renounced them, which I didn't want to do that. So just sign a contract. There we go. Okay, get Rui back, and then we'll have much money to do anything else, which is fine. So we'll have to see. One of these guys are going to have to become a second star for us this year. So Reeves is down, as well as Trey Murphy, which sucks. I'm going to push him back. He's 26 years old. I want him to become something for us. He was at 84, right? I'm going to push him to 85. I know I've been doing stuff in this video, but like I just want him to be good for us, man. It just hasn't been able to happen yet. So still got guys like Bronny developing. Still got a Duke Hero developing as well. Maybe he becomes a rotational piece by the next video. So I know that's going to be a difficult video. I know my favorite team isn't in the best situation right now. But we'll figure it out. I think we will definitely figure this out. So we need to probably get Luka a second star. Reeves regresses too much in 2K, so he's not going to be the answer. But I'll look at my shot tendency. So Luka 99. I would love for Trey Murphy to take a step up. That's who the guy I really want to be. If he just develop, man, this video will be perfect if the guy develop. But I'm going to give him an 88 shot tendency to see what he could do. So we got Luka, Reeves, Trey Murphy, Ray Hachimura, Deandre Ayton, Dalton Connect, Robert Williams, Jalen Arabia, Shake Milton, and then I guess that'll be the rotation. Sure, I guess we get Bronny in, but like I said, still, I think next year he'll definitely crack the rotation. That'll be his contract year as well, so he can prove me something wrong. And then, yeah, they brought Dorian Finney-Smith back. Did he get cut by Memphis? I think he did. So Memphis really just cut him. You're number one of him being in the team. All right. Well, I'll see you guys at the end of the season, hoping for, I don't know, at least to make the playoffs. I've seen this Lakers team do bad at 2K. He's your MVP, AJ DeBan's the Rookie of the Year. But at the end of the season, we finished off as the 10th seed. So, yeah, we were close to missing the playoffs. Which I don't even know if we own our first round pick this year. So, I don't even think we do. So, like I said, this sucks. But at least we know what we're going to do in the offseason. We had about almost a 30-point triple roll from Luka. He desperately needs help. Trey Murphy is good, but Zuge doesn't respect him. Like I said, I think we'll keep Trey Murphy throughout the video. He can probably be like the starting shooting guard or small forward for us. Good defender, so he could play next to Luka. We had about 14 and 10 from Ayton and a block outside. I love to keep him, but I just don't think he's going to be in our price range. 13 from Connect, 12.5 from Reeves, 11 from Rui. Like, I like Rui and Reeves, but, I mean, we'll see what happens. 9, 5, and then 5 from Shake Milton, too. We got New Orleans in the first ring of the plan, or game of the plan, so we'll see what happens. If we win, we have another chance, maybe, but if we lose, then it's over. So we are going to lose this one. So we're going to lose. We come back at the end, we're going to lose again. Okay. I feel like Luka is getting frustrated, but knowing the Mavericks literally the 1 seed right now, probably never mind. But the Timberwolves almost went back to back. Instead, it goes to Trae Young and his Hawks finally. So player retirements. Yeah, Kevin Durant retiring. But I think I have an idea of kind of what I want to do. We'll see. So it gets me on our pick this year. Oh yeah, it goes to Utah. So yeah, Utah got good of that pick this year. So Utah is gonna get the 13th pick from us from the Russell Westbrook trade, which is interesting. But I mean, do we really want to fire JJ? I still want to keep him. That's the thing. I want to win a championship with him. So I'm still going to keep him. I don't really think this is his fault. I think this is kind of my fault recently. So, all right. I kind of, like I said, we'll see if we opt. I think we'll opt out of Ruiz for now, and then we'll figure out something later down the line. So we're going to head into, we don't have a single pick this year, right? So not a single pick. We don't even on our second either. So we on our pick in 2028 though. All right. Let's go straight past and go to team player options. All right. Next, we'll opt out of Rui, Bronny, and Adu Dhiro, Jake Laravia, qualifying offer will extend. How much money do we have? So we're $31 million off from offering like a max salary spot to somebody. So I don't think we'll be bringing back these guys. Let's get rid of these guys while we're here. Milton. So that should free up something. Or still $31 million away. Okay. So if we did, like I said, it would be Austin Reeves and probably some other guy. But, I mean, you don't want to do that. Trade Austin Reeves away. I think if we trade Reeves away for, like, somebody that would, like, fit better, like probably a power forward or something, I definitely think that's what we could consider. So I'm going to cook up something fairly quickly. Once again, I have 3 guys that I would want to trade for. So number 1 is Paolo or Franz Wagner. One of those 2 guys in the Magic will be really nice. Paolo will be incredible next to Luka, man, but that probably isn't going to be possible. One of the other options with Jalen Johnson on the Hawks, but they're contending. Maybe we try at the deadline for him. Jaren Jackson on the Memphis Grizzlies would be nice, I'm going to lie. Don't know if he's like a number 2 option, more like a number 3 option, like a contending team. But I feel like we have Luka. I mean, I don't know. But like I said, one of the Magic guys, and then, yeah, so one of the Magic guys. That's where they're going to be honest. So if not, I was maybe Jaylen Brown, but I'm going to see if I can like get one of these guys with the money that we have. So Paolo's only making $37 million because 2K doesn't let you like put full extensions in the game, only like part of it. So we'll offer Austin Reeves. So yeah, we have the money to match this from the things that we did obviously open up a little bit of money. We have like some cap space. So I don't know if we can get this done with just Reeves and first round picks though. I think we have to do Dhiro in there, which sucks, or like Robert Williams there. Maybe we have to throw Connect, which I'm honestly fine with doing because we'll have Bronny in the rotation, so I'm cool with this. So we'll throw Austin Reeves, our 2020 protected, don't Connect. Yeah, we might be just better off. Yeah, so we don't have like a bad offer for players. So Jaylen Brown would make it too much money. It has to be some money like the 30s, 40s. So like somebody like that, but I don't really know if I can get that really now. So AD and Luka would complement their games really nicely. Now that I think about it, Zion Williamson would be interesting. He would be a cool idea. Imagine, Luka throwing lobs to Zion sounds nice, man. But we need like a shooting big. Oh, do we want to go after Zion Williamson? I mean, yeah, we can match it too. That's nice. So Zion Williamson and Luka Doncic together doesn't seem bad. We'll have to pay him, which I'm fine with. They can do another trade with the Pelicans. I don't know if I want to make another trade with the Pelicans. I think I'm going to go after Franz Wagner here. I think he'd probably be the better fit for a duo. So I'm going to offer this for Franz Wagner. Hopefully they say yes. Damn, they decline. Okay. Let's see if I can sign and trade somebody really quickly. So can we sign and trade like Rui Hachimura in this deal? I guess we won't be having much cap space. I'm going to see if I sign and trade Rui in this deal. I want to re-sign Ayton, but we will definitely see how much money that will cost. So I'm going to get Rui Hachimura, and I'm going to throw him in the trade as well. Like I said, be sacrificing a lot of depth in this scenario, but I think at the end of the day, it would be worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw Rui. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Reeves. I wonder if we can throw this package and maybe get Alvin Care. I mean, it's worth a shot, right? So Rui, Reeves. Let's see. Would this be enough? Rui, Reeves. I'll be wanting to trade two first if it gets me Paolo. What do they say? They decline. We don't connect in there too. That might be too much. Yes. I don't want to delay every single one of my players. Okay, let's go to Franz Wagner at this point. Either way, it's still a good trade. We have to hurry this up, man. All right, I'm going to offer this package at them. They declined, so go ahead and throw Connect in there too. So three really good players in this trade. And a first-round pick for Franz Wagner. They agree. Franz Wagner, welcome to Los Angeles. Free agency, and I think what I want to do is, okay, what the plan is going to hope Top Pettiford develops. We're going to hope Bronny. We're going to hope these two guards develop off the bench. They can play for us immediately. Duke Dero, I don't know. He might not develop. He might. We'll see. But I'm hoping these two guards, if they don't develop or cook, but we need a backup center and a backup power forward and probably another wing. So I'm going to look at free agency to see if I can find those. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign Keegan Murray in free agency, and then he'll be our starting power forward. And then if we can re-sign Ayton, and will come back as qualifying offer. Keegan Murray going for us, which is nice. So Keegan Murray got starting power forward. We could just run Wagner at the about. Do we really want to? I mean, I'll have to see how many guys develop. So we got that going for us. To need probably a lot more things. So what else could we get? So can we get maybe like a Christian Brown on this team? Like I've seen some stuff, seen him here. Maybe we don't day 12. I'm gonna win on day 12. Like I said, Jalen Ray will be the backup small for us, so I don't have to worry about that. Really, I'm just worried about the backcourt depth, and because that is not. We need a backup center, a backup power forward immediately. So backup centers available. Can we get a Hardenstein? Please don't ask for 13 million. Oh no, we get signed. Say a Hardenstein. We get a Hardenstein, which is nice. Who else can we get? I said I just don't want to spend all my money on one guy, right? It'd be nice if he take a little bit of a pay cut. So that's not gonna happen. Anybody we can get for a minimum backup power forward? I would love to get Aaron Wiggins. Will he sign that though? Damn, I was really close to it. He would have been perfect. I'm not gonna lie. Jonathan Isaac's cool, but maybe Grant Williams would be better because of the shooting, and he can still play as good as defense as him. So I'm cool with that. Then now I'm going to offer the rest of the MLE to Isaiah Hartenstein, see if we can land him on like a 2-year deal. Or I was about to say, all right, so they should both sign, and we should get Laravia back. So Luka Doncic is up, Trey Murphy, Robert Williams, Jay Laravia. Okay, Bronny's up to a 79, so he'll play. Top Pettiford's up to a 76, so he'll play. Duke Dero hasn't developed at all, which honestly sucks, but it's fine. He doesn't have to be a rotational player for us. We can just opt out of his team if we really want to. All right. Whew, okay. Really impactful offseason we just had there, but down all this 2020 draft class, so hopefully with that trade, getting Franz Wagner, we still got great role players like Trey Murphy. I guess Luka, Wagner, and Trey Murphy will be the big three here, so Luka, I already moved Trey Murphy to the 2. Franz Wagner, we'll have Keegan Murray start. We'll have Robert Williams and Hardenstein, I guess, swap. Doesn't matter to me too much. Jay Laravia, Ronnie James, Grant Williams. Then we can get our 10 rotation once we get to Hot Pettiford in there. I think we'll do in there. Shots in the seats. Luka's still 99. I think I want Wagner over Trey Murphy probably. So, like I said, I want Wagner to be like the second scorer here. Something like that. And then Trey Murphy will push it down just a tad bit. So it could be something like this. I don't even taking as many shots as he did last year. Just, kind of the backseat. And then the fourth, I mean, it really doesn't matter for me too much. Obviously, we want Bronny James, the top Pettiford, to play. I think this team is going to be a great team. I think we have our point guard, shooting guard, small forward locked down. I'm not too sure how good Keegan Murray will play for us, though. And I'm not quite sure if this will actually be our center rotation for the future. There's a lot of holes in this team still. But for now, I think we'll be just fine. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, finally, Luka Doncic MVP. It's kind of weird why this isn't happening yet. I feel like he definitely should have won it 23-24. Now, that's Luka Doncic was crazy. They should have won it, but we finally got it here. He averaged 27.5 points, 8 rebounds, and 11 assists, averaging 2 steals, shooting almost, not quite, but he shot really efficient as well. Terrence Stokes, Rookie of the Year, Derek Queen, 6th man. But at the end of the season, we did finish off as the number 3 seed. So, like I said, another really good season for us. 54-28. We were tied with 3-2, so it really doesn't matter. So we got about 27.5 from Luka. We got 23 from Franz Wagner, 21 from Trey Murphy, 13 from Jake LaRavia off the bench. So we obviously probably need to re-sign him. I don't know if it's going to give me its bird rights, but I do want to re-sign him. We had 9 from Trey Murphy. What did he shoot from 3? 36%. On probably good defense, too. So we'll see if we re-sign him. We had 7.5 from RJ Hartenstein, 6 from Bronny, 6 from Robert Williams, 5 from Top Ediford, and then 5 from Grant Williams. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and shrink in this bench to a 9-man rotation as we got the Minnesota Timberwolves in round 1 to Rob Dillingham, and I'd love to get a round 1 here. I guess we could say this. If we lose in round 1 again, then J.J. Redick will be fired. Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, they're going to take. Game 3, and you're out the door, J.J. Redick. Oh, not yet. Maybe you can come back now and beat a 0. Job might be safe. I'm going to just tell you that right now. So far, so good. It'll look like it's going to be 3-2 for now, but I'm still not going to get my hopes up because I've seen this story multiple times where the game gets your hopes up, Chad's free to go ahead and lose again, or just lose in 7 games or in 6 games. So I'm not falling for this yet. Even if we win this, I'm not falling for it, which I don't think we're going to win this game either. We'll see, though. It's a close game. We have the lead. Are we going to run away with it? We're going to run away with it, but still not falling for it. We're probably going to lose this one. So even if West would make it close, I'm not falling for 3-0 fluke comeback. We're probably going to go home here. We'll see, though. I mean, maybe 2K's changed their ways. Maybe they have. Maybe we might just come out 3-0. Never mind. We just came back down from 3-0 the first time they made history. So we actually did it. Usually it doesn't really happen. That's why. But we did it. Wow. Okay. That has made this freaking playoff run a lot better. So finally, now we got San Antonio. So confidently can be anybody now. I don't know if this team, but they have Wemby, Harper, AJ Mitchell up to an 86. That's crazy. Carter Bryant. This team's pretty good. So we'll see what happens here. Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, we evened it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. Okay. They evened up 2-2. I'm going to simcast this one. I want to go to Sir. I said, one thing I do want to do is I want to address our center position. I want to get an actual starting big like we have with Deandre Ayton, not just 2 backups that can start sometimes. But we're going to go up 3-2. Wait. Dude, what happened? I swear we're just winning the game. That's crazy. We just left the fluke. Craziest comeback in it. We were just blowing them out. I swear we thought we had the game in the bag. That's why I said we're up 3-2. I mean, obviously, the big 3 just absolutely. We need some other guys that can probably just give us points like randomly, dude. 'Cause that's crazy. The big 3 was just literally scoring all the points. Everybody else didn't do anything on the score. They had a bunch of guys scoring. We don't really have a good bench, which sucks. But now we're down 3-2 after that embarrassing lead blown by us. But the game's first series is still not over. I'm gonna say that. So it's a close game right now. They have the lead, and 2 minutes left. I'm gonna see if I can. It's over now. Oh well. All right, we're gonna lose this one, but I think we upgrade the bench will be good. So Mavericks going to win it all. We'll go ahead and simulate. So Harrison Barnes retired the Lakers. I don't remember signing him. But heading into the draft lottery, I think we're gonna have our pick this year. It's probably like pick 29. Not really a bit the best pick by any means. I think we re-signed J.J. Redick. He did bring us back a 3-0 lead. So we're gonna we have a high budget. You know what? I'm gonna see if we can get somebody else just in case. Like, imagine if we get like a Steve Curtis on with our high budget. But that's probably the only thing I'm going to offer. He doesn't even consider it, so never mind. All right. NBA draft time. Do we use this pick in a trade? Like I said, I do want to get an actual good starting big on this team. I like Hartenstein, and I like Robert Williams too, but I just don't know if they're like starting level big. I think they're mainly backups. I'm going to lie with you. So I don't know if we have the assets to do that. That's the thing. We don't have the assets to do that, so never mind. Like I said, that was the plan. Probably don't have the assets to do that. Unless, what if we trade Hartenstein at pick 29? Could we get like an actual 80 overall plus big in the building? Like, that's something I'd love to add. But like I said, we don't have much ammunition. Let's see. So could we get like Jared Allen? But he's making $32 million, man. I don't think we can even match that. The Clippers have a lot of bigs. We get Zubac. Dude, Zubac would be nice, bro. But $8 million would have to draw like Keegan Murray in there. So yeah, I think we wait on that. But man, Zubac would be cool. I'm gonna lie. Getting even to Zubac to start for us. He is 31, but he can still provide value, or Jared Allen. Zubac or Jared Allen are my two favorite options. They'd be 80, 88 overall plus bigs, or whatever you want to call it. Then Derek Lively's cooling all too. One of those guys would be nice, but this is not going to be obtainable for us to go after right now. So maybe wait till after the draft. We'll draft like Kelvin McCaw, whatever. So welcome to the team. Todd Pettifer will accept qualifying offers at Duke Zero. This is the year you develop. It will be the year. So I'm gonna go ahead and resign most of these guys. Man, Bronny, how much is he asking for? 15 million. I don't know if he's really worth that. That's the thing. And he's unrestricted. What is this game talking about? All right, we'll get to re-signing. So Jake LaRavia, we'll give him like a 2-year, $14 million deal. Robert Williams, we probably have to re-sign him as well at this point. So similar to Jake LaRavia a little bit. And then Duke Zero doesn't ask for too much money, so I think we re-signed him. Not ask for too much money. Actually, will it be cheaper on his qualifying offer? It would. So yeah, let's come back on that. And then Bronny James, we're gonna wait on. He's not restricted. This could be risky, but I'm going to wait on him. So we're going to do this, and then I'm going to wait on Bronny James. The dude there will be bad. And then I'm going to wait on Bronny James because I don't really know if it makes sense to pay him that much money now. Might be. Are we an expensive roster? We haven't been hard capped yet. I'll have to see. Are we really an expensive roster? No, not really. We're below the second or eighth, and I think at this point here, 2020, we'll be below it. So Luka, Todd Pettifer, Trey Murphy. Like I said, I would love to get a new starting level big using Hardenstein's contract, but we'll have to figure that. I should have offered Harden more money than that so we can actually do it. But okay, Bronny James, I'm gonna go out and pay him now. So we can get him to like 12 million, 1.5 million for 2 years or 3 years. I actually love that contract for him a lot, but it looks like it's gonna have to be 2 years. Okay, Bronny James, welcome back and keep developing. That'd be nice, and then. Anybody else we'd have interest in signing? Not really, right? Nobody that really helped us out. Okay, so Bronny James, Dude Zero should be back as well, which is nice. Yeah, Murphy up, Bronny James up, Robert Williams regressing at this point. And Dude Zero actually developed really nicely, which is nice. We got Pettifer, didn't really go overall, but yeah, I guess the Duke Zero will get minutes this year at backup power forward or whatever. So honestly, I just want to go far in the playoffs, man. I'm really tired of losing early on in round one. Like I said, it does suck, but, this was a hard rebuild to even put this team back in the contender spot. So 2029, we'll probably go at 1 or 2 more years left on this rebuild. We'll see. But we got Luka, Murphy, Franz, Keegan. Like I said, still want to maybe get a front court upgrade. We'll see. And then this is the end of the bench. And then all in all, see you guys at the end of the season. Or at the deadline. See if I can trade for one of the Rockets bigs, that being Yves Amisi or Jabari Smith. I think I'd rather have Jabari on $24 million. Still a steal to me. So if I can get rid of, I think we'd have to trade Keegan Murray in there. I mean, we'll be getting a little bit of upgrade. Like I said, Keegan Murray just a signing for us. I wasn't really like the long-term idea. He's pretty bad at 2K anyway. So Keegan Murray, and then have to do that $5 million. So we have to throw like Kevin McClaw in there. And then so $5 million, we'd have to trade like one more guy. Can it be somebody like this instead of trading Todd Pitaway? Can it be or Pettifer or whatever? No, it'd have to be unless they have like one more guys making cheap money, like $1 million again, which they don't. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Okay, we'd have to trade Pettifer, which I guess is fine. So we can get this. So something like that. Like we only get to like second round pick. That's something I'd love. We'll offer it. They decline. What about 3 seconds? I'd rather do that than trade it first. Okay. I'll trade a first round pick if it gets to the end. What do they say? They agree. So Jabari Smith Jr., welcome to Los Angeles. So we're getting a lot of. So I'll probably move like Jake or Duke Zero to power forward just a second. I'd still love to get an upgrade at center, but this honestly might be my team right now that I'm rolling with. So Luka, Murphy, Von, like I said, it is a good team. Bronny, so I'm going to move a Duke Zero to power forward. And I think this might be our team best beat unless I can make a quick change real quick. I can get like I said, a legitimate starting center instead of just 2 backups. I think that'll be my final move, but I just don't know if we'll be able to do that. Robert Williams one first round pick to trade for. Like I said, guys are gonna make a lot more money than this. So one of the guys I wanted with Jared Allen, but that's not gonna happen. All right, I found it's hard to sign. I'm not gonna be too greedy. All right, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. 42-12. by the way. He wins back-to-back MVP. This year he averaged 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists, which is nice. He's 30 years old at this point, still in the prime of his career. We had about 30, so, I mean, Rookie of the Year, Paul, but at the end of the season, James Reddick was Coach of the Year. We're the number 1 seed. So this time, we're the best team in the West, 62-20. Dallas is still there, but looks like we're just the better team, man, and that's shown roster-wise, too. The Spurs are still there, but right now, we're looking like the favorites to go up the West. We'll see, though. Especially after the Jabari trade. We got 30 from Luka, 23 from Trey Murphy, 21 from Franz. Like Jabari to give us the better player. He also shoots as good from three as Keegan Murray, 32%, 39%, actually. 10 from Jake LaRavia, 9 from Bronny. We had 7 from Maduk Thero. I would love for him to develop a three-point shot, but that's just not his game. It wasn't his game in college either, which is fine. We had 6 from Hardenstein and 5 from Robert Williams. So we'll have to see how we do in the playoffs this time around. We'll see if a Redick firing is in place. So, Hero, I don't think this team is like they have Jokic. I just don't think this team is good enough, man. But imagine if I say it's what we do this week. I don't get it. This team is terrible. This team doesn't fit together at all. I don't understand how it's this roster at all. This team isn't better than us. I'm just gonna say that this team is not better than our roster and everybody watching. And then the AFC, they shouldn't. They go to the conference finals, though, dude. If Dallas is going back to the finals again, they got to be – eventually, Kyrie's going to retire, dude. Eventually, AD's going to get older. There's no way this team should still be, like, good as this, man. But whatever, man. I'll run it back one more year. For Luka, it doesn't matter if we can't go far in the playoffs. So you might already saw we did get a new head coach named Fred Daniels. I didn't even realize his ratings were maxed out till I signed him. There was no other option, so I just signed Fred Daniels, man. I didn't even know he was overpowered, but we got him now. And what we did, we traded away Robert Williams. We got Yankee Okongwu in return that I signed Wendell Carter Jr. for agency to be the backup. But we'll see what happens now. All right, 8-man rotation got put in round 1. I would rage quit off if we lost in round 1 again. Like, that would actually be really annoying if we lost in round 1 again. And, of course, it happens. All right, I'm done with this.